Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Diane Deziel, and today I'm back with that vintage bodice to show you how to do that cute little collar. To do the collar, you're only gonna need your facing piece back and front of the previous bodice. And since the seam allowance are included, you're going to measure the seam line from center front to the shoulder. Here I got 14.5 on the front, and in the back make sure you measure also the seam line until center back because there's a seam allowance over here. And here I got 11.5. Now you're going to take a long piece of paper that you're going to fold in the center so we do the full collar. Now from the fold line you're going to trace a square line across your paper. Now since the opening of the bodice is on the back, I'm going to ask you to start with your front bodice neckline and place it on that line that you trace from the fold line. This is going to be your shoulder notch, and from there you're going to take your back neck measurement and place it from the shoulder on that line again. Now we have to decide the width of the collar, and to do that, for this style, I decide the width of my collar is going to be about 5 centimeters, and I multiply that 5 centimeters by 4 so I could get the measurement of the complete collar. And now I'm just going to mark from the bottom line 20 centimeters at two different places. Now when your top line is traced at 20 centimeters wide, you could just square from the bottom line touching the center back point and trace your line and also a seam allowance. In the same way, I'm going to report my shoulder notch on the other side of the collar, so 90 degrees from the bottom. Now for this collar, I found that the 20 centimeter could include a seam allowance top and bottom, and it would be wide enough, so I would leave it like that. I just have to cut all around my collar. Now once your collar is cut, you could do the notch on both sides at the shoulder point and on both sides at the center front. Now this collar is the proof that it doesn't have to be complicated to look good, because the collar is complete. The only thing we have left to do is to make the grain line, or to trace the grain line. And the way we're going to place the grain line is going to be on the bias of the pattern, and this is the little thing that makes all the difference on the way your collar is going to fall. To trace the bias on your pattern, you just have to do a little square 2 by 2 or 1 by 1 and connect both opposite corners. Now I guess you understand why I didn't do the pattern on fold. I went and did the complete pattern because it's cut on bias and it's impossible to have a fold and a bias piece. Now another thing that you might want to add to your collar is a notch at center back where you would put a little loop and a button to hold your collar and make sure it falls at that area. Now for this one, I put my notch a little less than half, so your top collar or the falling part is going to cover the seam line. Now since I have my seam allowance include, my finished measurement for the collar is 18 centimeters. My middle part would be at 9, and I would put my notch for the little loop a little less than half of 9 centimeters, so I decided to put them at 4 centimeters from this seam and from the bottom one also 4 centimeters up. That's it for today. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I see you next time.